Hello. So welcome back to another Back to Basics of Narcissism. If you want to head on and either read the previous article, there's a link below, or you can just watch the last video, which is the 7 signs of narcissism to look out for. Are you dealing with a toxic person? But today, I'm walking through the types of narcissistic traits you might be encountering because it can be displayed in a variety of ways and patterns. Now, if you don't know me, I'm Kirsty. I'm a hypnotist at Beast Therapy, and I believe that narcissistic abuse is hypnotic. It's a terrible form of hypnosis. And what better way to undo the effects of bad hypnosis is using good hypnotic strategies to rewire your mind. So let's get stuck in. We all have aspects of narcissism in our personality. We all have the need and the desire to be seen, heard, and know that we matter. We want to be loved and appreciated, cared for and valued. We are not all on the far end of that scale where you cannot feel or care for anyone else. So in short, the list that's following is not everything that there is. It's not saying that this is one or the other. Narcissism is a common thing and it has varying degrees and multiple combinations. If you think of your local sandwich deli, they all have bread, but the fillings, there are loads to choose from. Some have salads, some don't, and you squeeze your own sauce. Everyone leaves with a sandwich, but they aren't all the same. So let's go. Narcissism tendencies is to bully. This one preys upon other people's weaknesses and can spot a crack in your persona in an instant. They will find ways to use anyone who could serve a purpose for them, and language is a bitter poison. They will say anything, however nasty, to get a reaction from you because their reaction is good supply. They are arrogant and critical. Being entitled is another one. They must be the only one. If God walked the earth, if you're religious, it would be this person. And as such, the usual rules don't apply. Queuing, for example, no thanks. Monotonous tasks as for everyone else. A narcissist is unaccountable for everything, and you will owe them a favor if they do anything for you. They're vain. Oh, show me the money. Yes, all things material. What can be shown off and presented to the world? How can they demonstrate that they are better than everyone else? This is all about prestige, showing success, superficial things that show that they are in and in the right crowd, being seen at the right places with the right people, driving the right car, the big house, and we'll get into debt for it if necessary. They'll be in the pursuit of pleasure. It's all about me, instant gratification without thinking about consequences. A narcissist will cheat and lie to get whatever it is that they want when they want it, whether that's sex, drugs, alcohol, can be used however they deem necessary to please them. They may coerce you and get you or anyone else to do things that you don't really want to do, whether that's in or out of the bedroom, if it so pleases them. There's covert. This is the sly. This is the kind that will talk about you to someone else. And maybe they know that you can hear everything that's being said, but the words won't mean anything to the other party. It will just be enough to dig at you. And if you respond, you look like you're overreacting. It's subtle and secretive, and you can be punished and controlled with silence. There's malignant. Now, that's just plain nastiness. It's calculated behavior, it's cold, and other people are easily replaceable. They're expendable, and there will be no remorse for your suffering. They play victim mode. This type manipulates you because they're the victim. They're so helpless. Only you can help them. Life has been really hard to them, and what has happened is not their fault. Remember, no accountability, no responsibility. No matter what you do, it will never be enough. And they will find something to complain about. Oh, please help me more. Don't leave me. What will I do without you? They know it all. This type thinks that they are the walking, talking Wikipedia. They don't need advice or guidance from anyone because they know everything already. This behavior will dish out unwanted advice, but they won't listen, and they're argumentative. They love a good conversation where they can disagree with you and absolutely put you in your place. A seducer. Now, this trait is super charming and loves receiving attention, being pandered to. They will objectify and sexualize others, and the love bombing will usually be followed by ghosting. Now, this one will not commit and probably has plenty of other options to go to when you're not giving them the type of attention that they desire. They can be theatrical. This type is very extreme, the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. They're happier than anyone else could possibly be ever in the world, to the saddest thing imaginable. They're very dramatic and will overplay everything. And then you've got perfectionism, a trait that gets easily annoyed and they become impatient because nothing will ever have been good enough. Even if it is good, they will still expect better. Then you've got the borderline proper narcissist personality. Everything is all or nothing. They either hate you or they love you. They put you on a pedestal and then they'll be happy to drag you down to side. They're needy or angry that you exist. Then you move on to your sociopath. There's no regard for rules, no authority. They'll lie and exploit. They'll do whatever they need to get what they want. And then obviously you've got a psychopath. Literally no regard for human dignity. They'll have no conscience and likely to be violent, a brutal and angry trait that they can have. So these are all just some traits that you'll find on the spectrum. And as with the sandwich shop analogy, not everyone has the same filling, or those that do, the quantities vary, the flavour is very different. So I really hope that that's a useful way of seeing some of these traits and making them easier to digest and understand. If you liked it, subscribe, give the video a little like, because there will be more. So have a great day and I'll chat to you soon.